All right, shoppers, it's officially crunch time, and on today's show, we are going to convince you to shop local. I'm your host, Giesbrecht. This is Go Edmonton, and today we are here at the Butterdome's annual Christmas Craft Show, where I am on the hunt for creative, unique, local gift ideas. We're going to introduce you to a mother-daughter entrepreneurial team making rustic Christmas crafts, and meet a lady who's been making Christmas ornaments for the past 65 years. Stay tuned for all of that. But up first, driving under the influence is no longer just a slap on the wrist. And during the month of December, local RCMP are taking things even more seriously. ShawTV's Tim Dancy reports. Thanks for that, Tim. Stay tuned. After the break, we are going to meet a mother-daughter entrepreneurial team, and it's so cute. They've been working together since the daughter was born. And then later in the show, we're going to meet Lila, who's been making handmade Christmas ornaments with her sister for more than 65 years. Lots coming up after the break. Welcome back. Some friendly snowmen to welcome you back from the break. If you're just tuning in now, we're at the Butterdome Craft Show, encouraging you to shop local this holiday season. And coming up in the show, we're going to meet these two ladies. This is mother-daughter entrepreneurial business team. We have Melody and Courtney, and they've been working together since Courtney was what, a baby? 23 years straight. We're going to hear their story in just a moment. But first, equipped with only a backpack, a pair of boots, and an open mind, two men set off to discover the meaning of life in Spain. ShawTV's Bianca Jade has this one. Thanks for that, Bianca. I'm just playing around with one of the very cute snowmen that the ladies have created. Just a fun decorative piece, but this guy has kitty litter in the base to make him nice and heavy. Put this maybe on your stove, somewhere in your living room. And we're going to be speaking with them in just a moment to talk about everything that they've created behind me. Stay tuned for that. But first, one Oil King player set an incredible record in late November. 3 goals in 53 seconds. Definitely one for the books. But what other obscure records has the team set over the years? ShawTV's Dave Dawson investigates. All right, as promised, we are now here with the entrepreneurial mother-daughter team. This is Melody and Courtney Betcher of Pinewood Country from Stony Plain. Now, I love this. You have been working together since Courtney was born.
She was a baby.
Walk me through the beginning of your business relationship.
Well, she's just always helped me out ever since she was really little. I've had her base coating and just helping, so she hasn't really known anything but doing this sort of business.
And why do you love it? Why do you work with Mom so well?
I don't know, we're just a really good team, and we just, I don't know, it's just easy. We just get to do it, and we just start working, and I don't know.
When I walked by, I knew I had to come speak to you guys because you were already giggling and having a great time here at the craft show, and I can just imagine what you're like in the workshop together, having a blast all day long. Yeah. And you've put together so many incredible pieces, all of these handmade by the two of you. Yeah. For instance, we have this great stocking hanging wall here. How do you make something like this?
Well, first off, I purchased the lumber, and then I trace out all the pattern for him, which I designed myself. Mm-hmm. And then I sand everything, and then
I go and I base coat all of the colors. I do all the blacks, the whites, and then the blues, and then I hand it off to her.
And then I do all the detail and do all the finishing on it. So, and then we have a stocking holder.
And look at that, you even finish each other's sentences. I love that you have so many snowmen, and snowmen are great because it's not just Christmas. Yeah. Winter unfortunately does last very long here in northern Alberta. But talking about shopping local, what would you say to everyone at home watching to support local entrepreneurs like yourselves and keep that money here in our own community?
Well, it's wonderful because it helps the local community and just...
Yeah, no, and then we live in just a little town, so then we'll go shopping in all the little stores in town, and so it just keeps support everybody, and it just kind of goes back into the economy and balances back and forth. So yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys see this business relationship going on for many, many years to come?
It's been going on for many years, and I don't think it's not ending. No, it's not. I love to paint, so that's my thing. I love to do this sort of stuff. So, and I love selling at the shows and everything and meeting everybody. So,
well, it was wonderful to meet both of you, and thank you so much, ladies, for speaking with us. Great job, Pinewood Country. Stay tuned, more after the break. such a sucker for cute Christmas ornaments, and how adorable are these? Handmade by a lady named Lila. We're going to introduce you to her in just a moment, but there's something for everyone, for the runner in your family, for the hockey player, or for me, born to shop. Lila has been making these with her sister for 65 years. She's from Calgary, and she says that she starts in February and continues for 10 months. If you look around, there's got to be more than a couple thousand in here, all handmade. Stay tuned to hear her story. But first, ShawTV's Brand McLaughlin introduces us to a local 11-year-old turned YouTube sensation and chats about how life has changed. When she puts her mind to something, she usually gets it done. Kind of like Lila, who you're going to meet in just a moment. But Alberta's new ethics commissioner is this month's Global Woman of Vision. Leslie McDonald reports. Thanks for that. Well, when you look around her booth, there are at least 1,000 handmade ornaments. I am here with the creator. This is Lila Peters of Scrap Happy. Now, I love your story. You've been doing this with your sister for something like 65 years. How did you guys get started?
Well, our grandmother, and I was named after my grandmother, Lila, she taught us to be creative when we were 5 and 6. So 65 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And by the way, my sister has just had hip replacement, so she's not here with me. But a lovely other artisan recommended my helper, so she's here with me today, Jody.
You have so many of these little ornaments, and you say you specialize in moose, bears, and what else?
And angels.
And angels.
Most of them are angels. Yes, yes.
And when do you start working on these to get ready for the Christmas season?
Well, you know, it gets very addictive. So we usually take January off, but come February, we're anxious to start again.
Wow.
So we love what we do. And I have 4 growing kids, and they keep saying, Mom, when are you going to quit this? But if you're having fun, it helps to keep you young. And I love coming to Edmonton because people are so appreciative, and 75% of my customers are return customers.
Wonderful.
So it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love that you do this with your sister, and you've been doing it for so many years.
Yes.
What's a good day for you guys? How many ornaments do you create on a good day?
Oh my goodness. I can't tell you, like, no.
One, or what? Does sometimes...
Oh, no, many.
Many.
Yes.
So what does it look like? You sit, you're drinking coffee, tea, just sewing it, and do you use sewing machines or do everything by hand?
A lot by hand, and there's one little item we've been making for over 35 years, the little treetop in the corner.
I'll go find that and show the
So
camera.
I do the heads and the hair, my sister does the clothes, and then in the summer we get together and we put them together.
Lila, what would you say to everyone at home to buy local this holiday season? Go out and buy those unique, creative gift ideas made by someone like yourself in Alberta and the Capital Region area, and to keep that money here in their own community.
I think for sure, and I must say the Butterdome, out of all the shows I do, is my very favorite.
There we go.
Because Edmonton people are wonderful.
And so are you. Thank you so much for your time, Lila.
Thank you.
And congratulations on these beautiful ornaments you've been making.
You're making me cry.
Oh, don't cry. Before we go, here's your on-the-go calendar. And here it is, the angel tree topper that Lila was talking about. And get this, when her and her sister started making these 35 years ago, they were selling them for $25. And in 35 years, that price has not changed. Very, very cute. Well, that is it for us. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you're doing your shopping this holiday season, consider supporting local first. I've been your host, Giesbrecht. We'll see you next time.